Hi everyone, this is Deanna, the Organized Miss, and I almost said mess, organized mess, because that's what I'm looking at here. Oh gracious. It is now the beginning of August, and Junk Journal July has passed me by. I started out with great intentions, and as you can see, this was my Junk Journal July kind of kit collection. And this month was just so busy. Great, good, everything's fantastic, but that just meant I didn't have a lot of time to sit down here and craft. And so, but what I did have time to do was, collect things as I gathered them through the month. And I thought, ooh, this will be great in my Junk Journal July that I'm now getting to in August. So I thought I do have a little bit of time today before I go to town again tomorrow. And I thought, I'm just going to really be a little more discerning and sort through, just the things. This was, I made a craft for something. And so this is the rest of the paper left over after I cut it out of my Cricut. So I'm like, I don't want to throw that away. I do throw a lot of things away. But I also keep anything that I'm like, oh, that speaks to me. And so I do have a lot. And so pretty much Junk Journal July for me looks like this is all the things that I collected through the month of July. And now I am going to turn them into a junk journal. But I want to go through here and just kind of sort a little bit more and find out, if I am indeed going to use all this. So I'm just going to turn the camera on today and sort through it. I may just speed this up and do a voiceover, or just turn music on, or just talk throughout it. I don't really know, but I have my coffee. Did you do Junk Journal July? Like, did you actually participate in the way that it was designed to do, or so I do have the prompts here, and I did do a couple prompts before the month got away from me. I do plan to continue using these prompts in my junk journal, but like the first prompt, we're gonna set this right here. For me, this was my first prompt, right? Good vibes. And I did create a video for this one and prompt 2, which is Pop of Color. And so I have started the playlist. And so I created this, and I just, I've been wanting to make it. And so, but this is, I think, going to be a future project for when I want to do like a fabric journal, and I want to try slow stitching. So that is what I'm going to use this for as my base. So I do need to maybe put this up with my fabric. So let's go do that. Let's see what else. So I have some envelopes that came in, and sometimes I think if I cut this makes a pretty good pocket. I can collage over this. So I have saved a couple of these that I thought would make good pockets. Or sometimes I do like to cut the things out if there's something fun on them. So I'm just gonna start kind of sorting these things. I just love the paper. It's a good quality paper. I tried these little candy bars from Trader Joe's, and so I need something to put. I like to kind of sort them. This was Boot Hill. Went out to Dodge City a couple of times this month. My daughter competed in and won the Miss Dodge City pageant. So she'll be going back to Miss Kansas this year. So that like this, I put it in here, but this is probably going to go in my moleskin. So I keep my daily kind of journal here, junk journal style. So let's just do that now, actually. And then when I get to working in this again, I will add that. shopping bags. You know, anytime I go somewhere and they, you know, have these bags, but I did not ask for multiple bags. They put different things in these. So now I have these cute, you know, this makes good collage paper, or even, you know, inside of a journal like this. You know, you can collage it. You can make it a pocket, so many things. I can turn it into a big tag if I want, because that already looks like that, or a tag, you know, a pocket and put a tag in it. I don't know. So I see that I'm going to have trouble sorting things. This was for a piece of furniture. So this came with this, so I'm probably not gonna keep that as much as I want to. Can't keep everything. I kept this because I wanted to use this, but you know, these will make good tags. So this will be my tag pile here. Lots of brown bags. I'm not sure why I have so many brown bags here. But again, this makes good collage paperwork. You know, paint, you know, you can open them up and they can be where you paint and stuff. And then that's a whole nother, you know, way to use and create collage. So I do have a place where I keep these bubble mailers. So this will be, I will be using this for, what's that? Jelly plate printing, or, you know, kind of mixed media printing. Another, I saved it. I thought it could be a, like a belly band or pocket or something. So this is going, I kind of sort things by type. And so this would be packaging. This is still a piece left over from that craft that I was doing. It looks like it's just, so I can still cut that out. Oh, more photos. This was from Miss Kansas this year. Oh, so sweet. So these are going to go in my, I'm actually making a junk journal for her, and I'm collecting all the things from all the previous years. And I have made a video about it before. It's been a long time because I just keep adding to it each year. And so maybe I will get that stuff out in a future video. So I'm going to put this with that. Looks like we got another tag. These must have come together. And this was what I had already made as far as ephemera to go in my Junk Journal July. So we'll just put that there. More ephemera. Now I thought this would be a cover to something. So we're going to put that there. Now I think I have really gotten all the mileage that I'm going to get out of these little scraps. I can probably let go of them and, you know, put them in a recycle pile. Oh, another piece of ephemera. So that is what I did with them. I just created, you know, little tags and tuck spots. Clothing tag. Okay, so so this is just packaging. I thought, you know, could make a good, I mean, a pretty sturdy tag. More ephemera from Dodge. So I do want to keep all this in my Junk Journal July junk journal. Whatever I do with that. So just some scraps from crafts. Where envelopes. Scraps. More bags. So this definitely is going to go with this. So if you watch my videos before, you know that I take whatever I've collected and I put them over here as I'm using them. So this is kind of like step 2, one step closer to actually creating in my junk journal. So I'm just pulling out and setting here like pieces that I want to work with. And just more scraps, really. Okay, so I thought this would make a good cover or something, but I just like that. And also, I thought this would be fun to put on, you know, on the outside of a junk journal. So I'm gonna look for some sticker release paper to set this on, which I do have in here. All right. So I plan on putting these on my journal, on the outside. This somehow, I mean, it would make a good, I mean, see, it's a great size for an actual journal, which I guess I haven't decided what that's going to be for this, since I'm not using the, that cloth one. So I did think maybe also this is kind of fun. I can use the outside of this, and I thought these would be fun, just little ephemera layering pieces. So I'm going to cut those up. So that'll be one project. I do think I have saved enough envelopes. I do not plan on making another envelope journal for a while. Like I said, made a couple trips out to Boot Hill this month. I think we were out there 2 or 3 times. So, and we're going back this weekend. So, start getting very familiar with Western Kansas. And just packaging, which great, makes great collage paper. I think I did think that I would do some, you know, use it as background paper when I'm painting and Gelly Roll painting. So more scrap paper, tissue paper that I collected. I think this was some of what I thought I was going to use this month. So let's just go ahead and keep that because I do like that. Also this, pretty sturdy. This would also make a good cover. It's very sturdy. I typically do like my covers to be a little more flexible. So I would have to cut this and then bind it somehow, you know, rather than just fold it. I'd probably maybe use this for like a spiral bind with my cinch, or I would have to add a spine, which is what I think I thought I was going to do with this. And I mean, I could just cut it and cut the spine out of this, then it makes it kind of a little more narrow, I think. I don't know. I'm going to set this piece aside until I decide. Well, it does go with that, so that is why I was keeping it. Okay, now I remember. See, it was so long ago. I think I thought this would be maybe not the whole journal, but like the cover. And I did think this was gonna be maybe part of that. I don't know how I would do that yet. But this is just the shell I leave it in. Okay, here's the things I had selected as potential signatures and covers. Like, oh yeah, maybe I thought this would be a signature. I thought these would be the signatures. This could go on the cover as a focal point. This could probably be as a signature. All right, I'm getting somewhere closer. And then these papers I thought would be pages. I would include these as pages in there. I think I only need probably not even the whole one of that. Yeah, so where I'm seeing my color palette. Fibers that I could either incorporate this stuff in here, or I was just thinking I could put these with the fabric journal that I wanted to do. I don't know. I mean, there's nothing wrong with having some fibers in here, so let's just leave this here for now. Just a blank envelope button, and this wrapping paper that I am going to use no matter what. And this must have been part of the packaging with that other one, but I can use this for a tag or something. And just little, so this is a tea bag that I, obviously made tea out of, but then opened it up, cleaned it off. And I was watching a tutorial with, whose name is not coming to me. I'm gonna have to go back and find our video so that when I do the craft with this, I can link it. But she had a really cute tutorial for, painting on and using these then, and they would make great collaging pieces. So I have saved this because I do want to include that in here. This also is going to be a page in there because I am so proud of myself for finally using this and the wrapping paper. I feel like I've really made some progress. That now I can get back to my junk journal prompts. I cannot promise that I will be doing all of these on camera. I am going to try and at least, post the finished product, each prompt. But now I can get started now that I have collected and narrowed down. So the first prompt is going to be negative space, and I will do that one next. Thank you for joining me as I kind of get back on track with Junk Journal July. It may take me a while to get it finished, but things will start slowing down a little bit. I've got a couple more trips out of town. Who am I kidding? I'm out of town every weekend for the next 3 or 4 weeks, and then it's every other week. So we'll just see how it goes. Anyway, thank you for joining me, and if you did Junk Journal July, please drop your handle below so I can go follow it. I really love watching, all of your creativity, and again, borrowing ideas of things I can try, like, new things to go in there. So thank you. Have a great day, everyone.